I have now hit the record button.
I have now hit the record button.
Fantastic.
I hope people see how professional we are.
So profesh. Wow. Like, I'm honestly blown away by us.
Spotify, watch out. Joe Rogan, who is he?
I don't know.
Oh my God, ew, I don't even listen to Joe Rogan.
Just starting off by slandering the biggest podcaster in the world. That's a great start to the episode.
Before we start this whip,
yep,
I want to go and put Vicks on my nose.
I am not a Vicks fan.
I love Vicks.
I feel like I'm the only person that doesn't like it because growing up, Mum used to put half a kilo up my nose and on my chest, and I was just, like it irked the shit out of me. And whenever I see it, I actually get angry. And like to this day, if I'm not feeling well, Mum will be like, get some Vicks. And I'm like, no, I refuse.
Is it the smell?
No, it's not the smell. It's the texture and like the memory of Mum like shoving her fingers into my nostrils, like literally piling it in there. And then my chest would feel wet, and then you feel cold because it's wet. Like, I don't know. It just was uncomfortable. And like if you told me that Vicks would save me and like heal me in 5 minutes, I'd still be just out of pure defiance from that small childhood trauma of Vicks overload. I'd be like, no, I refuse because I'm an adult and I don't have to have Vicks on me if I don't want to. It's fucking weird.
Honestly, the asthmatic in me goes, Vicks, I can breathe. You know?
Do you have the stick?
Got
the stick that you shove up your nose?
I just got the tub.
Oh, I don't mind the stick.
Vicks Vapor Rub, vaporizing ointment, up to 8 hours of relief.
Well, for me, it's up to 8 hours of discomfort. So, win some, lose some. I'm sorry.
You sound like one of those commercials that like you are the personified like cartoon of a cold.
Yeah. Oh,
It's just distressing. And I've got my Shamalalale.
Shamomale.
Yeah, I got it because I'm 29 now.
Ew.
And I need to chill.
I have a few months left until I'm 29.
Welcome, bitch.
Honestly.
Hey, though, at least you made it past the 27 club.
Yeah, it would be kind of low-key cool if I made it in, though. Like, there's some cool people in there.
Yeah, but also high-key, not a vibe.
Oh, look, ever since I learned about the African calendar, where there's like
African calendar.
Do you know about this?
No.
So I've got to do more research into this, but the rest of the world uses like the calendar we currently have with the 12 months, etc. And then there's some parts of Africa that still go off of, I believe it's like the original Aztec calendar. So they are actually...
Oh, that's the Mayan calendar.
Yeah, the Mayan calendar.
Like, that's over.
Yeah, so they are currently in 2016 and they have 13 or 14 months of the year, and this is still current. So right now, they're in like Taylor Swift would only be releasing 1989 now. Feel me? So, yeah, I just think that we should take this into practice so I can be 22 because that's mentally where I'm at, okay? Not maturity. I've always been very mature for my age, but I just feel like physically and like job opportunity wise in the future, I'm still young. I'm a spring chicken. So I might just start using that as my current age.
Are you going to be like the nanny? And
the nanny? Like the show?
She always said that she was 29. Yeah.
Is that what she did?
She goes, oh, how old are you? She goes, I'm 29. She was 29 for like 10 years.
You know what? Fuck it. We're going to nanny it for the next decade.
Just nanny
couple of decades, as long as we can pull it off. I mean, if we can afford a ponytail surgery and just lift the neck and the face, I'm sure we can absolutely.
Is that what it's called, a ponytail surgery?
Yeah, that one's the most like the highest quality facelift you can get. Basically, it lasts for like a decade, and you don't see any scarring, and it literally just lifts everything. Right? That's what Megan Fox gets.
Oh, is that what she gets?
Yeah, and from what I found, confirmed. Like from what I have researched and listened to multiple doctors who've evaluated her surgeries explain, that one alone, she goes to obviously like the best surgeon ever. I'm pretty sure that one cost her like $200K or something like that. Yeah.
How old is she? 30, in her 30s, I would assume.
She is currently 36 from memory. So not like she fucking needs it, but okay. Yeah, interesting.
Because then how old is Machine Gun?
He's 32. He's only a couple years older than us. Like we would be friends if he went to uni with us or something. He'd be in the same.
He's a bit of a fuckwit.
I don't even know.
Why did I hit a note?
No, like I don't know. Like I'm just on him. I actually find his content hilarious. He's done some really funny stuff. And I do like his music, but I don't know. A lot of people do think he's a fuckwit. So
after what he said about like underage girls, I'm like, oh, I yeeted him out of my liking it.
Yeet. I wish I was strong enough to physically yeet people. That would be so funny.
Oh, it's like how like in the future, if something happens, I can just yeet my niece or something.
Oh my God, dude, I'd be pissing myself. I wouldn't even, if they were injured, I'm being incapacitated. It wouldn't.
Broken leg?
I was talking about this last night to a good friend of mine. And I was like,
better friend than me?
Almost. I'm going to say almost or on par. Cool. So don't stress yourself out. Like you still have one friend in me. But we were like talking about stuff, inappropriate stuff or unfortunate things that make us laugh. And little kids being terrified just is in there for me. It's top tier. I don't know if I sent you that video of the parents who hired the T-Rexes for their kid's birthday party.
It was so funny. That was so funny. That was top tier comedy to me.
Every time I see it, I cry.
Will do for my own entertainment, and you can't tell me that it's not.
Oh my God, please. Can we start a children's entertainment business, but everything is hyper-realistic so the children just end up getting traumatized?
Calling it adults only?
Yeah. Oh my God. That'd be so funny.
Oh, while we're here, oh my God, did you know that we're welcoming everyone to episode 16 of The Laughing Skulls?
You are listening to The Laughing Skulls.
Just sit back and relax.
I titled this track LS15.
Because you're on the African calendar.
Oh my God, bro. Yes. Thank you.
Yes.
Tying that joke back in there.
I love just going the joke back in. Did you know that North Korea does the same thing? They're on their own calendar as well.
You know what? I'm not surprised, but like do you know what their calendar is like?
I think that it's on from when the current family got into power.
I don't even get how that works. Like, is it still 12 months of the year or?
Yeah, so it's still 12 months of the year.
Okay.
And so because he was born in 1912.
Whoa, okay.
The current year is
1912.
111.
What? Oh, so, I understand. So they started again like from when that guy came into power.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah.
Rightio. That is so wankery.
I'm just like, I know that North Koreans can't hear me.
Yeah, they're not allowed.
I was watching a show called Keep Sweet and Obey.
Oh,
no, Obey and Keep Sweet.
Is that the one you were telling me about? The documentary series? I haven't started it yet.
Who's like the prophet.
Yeah,
because it was a FLDS.
Yeah.
Do you call it a cult or just like a religion?
No, it's a cult. I would love to share my first Mormon church experience with you, actually. The day that I truly fucking realized it was a fucking cult, bro. Oh, my Lord. So do you want me to share this now?
Honestly, go for it.
All right, then we'll jump back into exactly what you were saying. Because I don't think
it's conceptual. What can I say?
I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but with my first love, he about a year in, I finally went to a mass with them, but this one was a big one. Like they have these really huge ones where all the people will congregate into some massive hall somewhere, sort of, I don't know, within Sydney, like with all the ranges of Sydney. And so we went to this one and I dressed as churchy as I possibly could. You know, you can't have your knees showing. You can't have, I think preferably the elbows being covered is the standard. So I got in my Sunday best and there were hundreds of people here. And the very first speaker got up there. And at the time, single ladies was like number one, you know, single ladies. Yeah. And that does not go down well with the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. There was a 40-minute almost talk on how that song was the devil's work. They didn't even reference Beyonce or the title for fear of any of the kids looking it up. They were like, there is a particular song out there right now referencing ladies of a single nature, and we just need you to know that this is not okay. Women being single is not okay. They must have a man. It's not like even just they must have one, they physically need one, because without that, they are nothing.
Women are not complete.
Yes.
They're not complete without a man.
Yes, because our sole purpose is to serve and provide and expand that vaginal canal as many times as physically possible to birth as many sons as possible for men, you know? And I just sat there looking around at the fucking concern on everyone's face. They were like, it was shock horror that this was a mainstream thing that was okay. This is Satan coming through the radio. And I was like, like Catholic Church is already intense, right? Growing up with the wanting to sleep for like fucking 2 hours. But this
lullabies.
Tell me about
for
it.
Everyone that's Catholic, sorry.
I was. It's fine. But yeah, this was like a 3 to 4 hour ceremony. And honestly, the misogyny was off the charts. Remember, like I felt like at any minute they were going to sniff out that my blood was not baptized and they were going to sacrifice me on the stage. I just felt like I was getting intel that I was not supposed to be getting. Nobody else. No, I know for a fact I was the only person in there who was like, what the actual fuck? Like, calm down, bro. Calm down. Yeah, no, it was just, and then it just only got worse from there, to be honest, every time I went to a mass.
How many times did you go to the mass?
Well, we were together for almost 2 years and I only started going in the first year and I kept going purely for investigative purposes. But it was fascinating because...
Did you think that you were going to end up with him?
God,
or
no.
were you just like,
look,
fuck
I
this
would
shit.
have...
I'm just going to go check it out?
If the church wasn't there, we dead set would have gotten married. Like I was so in love with him, but the church was absolutely cooked and I could not have 8 children. I'm so sorry, but the standard of providing a football's team quote worth of children is not.
You don't want a Toyota Tarago?
No, family vans, not a vibe. No, they had to import a family van from Japan just to fit everyone inside of it. No joke, but yeah, the masses, the standard mass, like in their local churches, the first one is, I can't remember exactly what the first one was. I can look this up. But after the first little like congregation, you split up. The women go to the women's masses in their rooms and the men go to the men's masses. And then at the end, you all congregate again and sing and all that jazz at the end. But all the women's ones are just
a lot of time that I would never get back.
Dude.
But it also sounds like a school camp.
Sort of.
Like all the girls need to be with the girls. All the guys need to be with the guys. And then you come in for like food.
Yeah, well, look, I wish there was food, TBH. That would have been really respectful. There's only so much like, You can't, there's not even any water. Like, no, it's just not happening. That's why I think maybe so many of them are so skinny. I don't know. Just, it's like a combo of trauma and like not eating for half the day. But then on top of that, they do fast.
Well, I was going to say intermittent fasting.
It's not intermittent. It's just like Jesus fasting. But actually, no, not Jesus. Sorry. They have their own prophet. But Joseph Smith fasting. But yeah, in the women's one, it was just they cherry pick all of the passages about how to be a good wife, and then they'll actually do lessons on like how to cook things for your hubby that he will like, and how to be basically submissive so that he will be constantly happy and pleased. So that shit was really fucked. Most of the women in there looked like the soul had been sucked out of them by dementors pretty much from the second they were born. So yeah.
It sounds like something that I wouldn't be subscribing to.
No. Maybe one day you and I can pretend we're keen and you can come along and you can just sit there and experience the shock horror that I did. We'll probably get kicked out, not going to lie. I reckon we'll just laugh. Like, we will just end up not being able to.
No, the thing is that, like, I'm too, like, scared to make a scene.
Oh, okay. All right. That's interesting.
I feel like I'd just be sitting there and, like, taking notes in my brain for us to do a debrief in the car.
Maybe we could have
That's what I do always.
We could do a full-on.
Always.
Maybe I could bring you in and we get like hardcore investigative, and I'm like, this is my friend. She has the devil inside of her. We need to get it out. Would we be able to?
Heidi, I think that's a plan that we need to put into the maybe pile that we just don't. That I just in case I just delete it. Did I tell you about my ex and about how she wanted me to go to church with her?
I think you have. I don't think you've actually spoken about it on the pod.
So my ex-girlfriend was a Jehovah's Witness. We broke up because it wasn't how Jehovah wanted her life to be.
Yeah.
But she's the one who pursued me first.
Interesting, isn't it? Yeah.
I might link you in just in case, just to let you know that you... I know my best friend, he still follows her on Instagram, so just link her to the pod and just let her know to listen at like 18 minutes or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, so my ex and I, we had broken up, and I think I've told you this story, and I've told all of our mates here who were listening that she wouldn't give me back my stuff, and I was very attached to my stuff.
That is just so
she just wouldn't give it back to me. One of them was my octopus bag. It was like a backpack.
Okay, that
like
is not okay. That's like getting the police involved.
Right?
Yeah.
And it was really cool, and I used to call it my hentai bag, and then after that one she would
Jesus.
And then afterwards she wouldn't give it back to me. She wouldn't give back a couple of t-shirts of mine, a couple of jackets of mine.
Okay, something tells me that she low-key may have been doing some sort of like Jehovah's spells on you or something to like...
No, I think that she just wanted to keep me around because she was fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's another way to put it.
She just wanted to keep me around. And then one day she comes out. I went up to her place. It wasn't a fucking close drive for me. It was like an hour drive for me to get up there.
Okay.
And I go, hey, I was double parked. Didn't give a shit. I was like, just give me my shit. I want to skadoosh. Because then also high key, I wanted to get a 7-Eleven $1 coffee because that's what I love.
Every time I drive past 7-Eleven, I think of you. Like every time.
Do you?
Yeah.
Man, that's some good shit. That's some good fucking coffee, and no one can tell me otherwise. 7-Eleven, sponsor me because I fucking love your coffee.
Continuing.
And she comes up to me, and she was dressed like well.
Mm-hmm.
When I say
like
well,
church well.
Yeah, I'd probably say church well, but I don't know what the fuck they wear there. And she goes, hey, how are you? And I was like, what the fuck? Hey, how you going? And she goes, so I don't have your stuff. And I'm like, what the fuck? Then go back upstairs into your apartment and get me my things. I am over this. It has been like 8 months.
Oh my God.
Goes, as you can imagine, my brain is cooked because I thought that she was, I don't know, she wanted me back or something. If you didn't give me back my stuff. You know how like there are some people super cutthroat who like will just mail your shit?
Yeah.
Nah. I was onto it. And so she goes, I was just thinking about it. Did you want to go to church with me? She was flirting with me and stuff. And I was like, what the fuck? No. I want to go home.
Oh my God.
The thought of that where like you broke up with me because it wasn't the way that Jehovah wanted it to be. Like you wanted me to go to church with you. And I was like, as friends?
What?
I was like, what the fuck are you on about?
No,
So she was
no.
cooked.
It's a no out of 10 for me.
It's a no out of 10 from me. It's a rogue 1 out of 10 for me.
Wow.
Wait, yeah, rogue 1 out
it's
of
a
10.
rogue 1 out of 10.
It's like minus 26.
That's literally what that means. So, oh God. The audacity.
I know, right?
Like, is this a joke? What is this?
She's so cooked, though. The amount of things that she used to do to, like, keep me around was wild. And you know what? What was I thinking? I was crazy. And I remember all of our friends, like you and everyone else was all just like, it's like, get the fuck over this chick.
She was not worth it.
I'm telling you, it meant something.
Look, we've all been there. We've all been there. And I learned early on, like it was so easy for me to look at friends like doing things like that or sticking around too long or whatever and go, oh my God, like I would never do that. Like what a stupid mistake. And then I went and did it when I was really in love with somebody for a long time. And then I was like, you know what? I think I need to tone down on the whole, I think this is the best thing. Because you just can't though. I think that sometimes you genuinely need to, like you do have to wait until you're sort of ready within a reason. Get it out of your system. Do what you got to do until you learn that it's done. Like, okay, this is, you got to learn your lesson. And you can't judge your friends for that. You just got to sort of be there for them, remind them, keep them in check, but also cut them a bit of slack because it is a bit hard sometimes to let go or whatever, snap out of it. Yeah.
Aiden,
Yes.
I wanted to tell you on air, and I told you last night about what I was doing, and it's something that I have been fearful of for a very, very long time.
I'm so excited.
I saw a psychic medium.
Yeah.
And it was phenomenal. And it was like, to me, a more, I wouldn't call it life-changing, but really validating experience.
That is amazing. When I got that text from you, I was like, oh my God, did Christmas come early? I have been waiting to hear about this, and I'm so excited that you did it and that you faced your fear, because I do know that you were quite scared about like hearing some really negative stuff or, you know, anything like that. But fill us in, please.
So I'm not going to, even though we're all friends here, I'm not going to dive into more personal things.
Yeah.
But she was weirdly accurate to the point where there is absolutely no way on this earth, absolutely nothing. She could never get it.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting.
On social media, I'm fairly private as well. Like, I don't post that much and all that kind of stuff.
Same.
Anyways.
Same.
So she wrote that my grandpa is my spirit guide.
Oh.
And that he looks after me. I know, right? What a sicko.
We do know this because he does knock things around your house.
He's a chatterbox, so I knew that he was going to be the first one to come through.
Yeah. Aww.
That he is over anxiety. He's over that me. He is over me being depressed in bed and being incredibly anxious, because I'm a mad anxious person.
Yeah.
And he
what?
said that anxiety runs. Shut up, bro. That in 14 months, I'm going to go to Greece. Why? Because he's going to make me.
Yes.
And then one of the first things that she said, she was like, he's going to make you, and oh my God, he's talking in Greek and I don't understand what he's saying.
Oh my God.
Like,
I love him, and I really wish that he was still around, because he sounds like such an amazing person.
Yeah, so he was the guy that went to America when he was younger.
Yes.
So that's the Ellis Island records that I got of him. And so he knows English, so he's all sweet.
Yeah.
She also said that my kneecaps click. And that I need to get them checked out.
Okay.
Before it turns into arthritis.
Okay.
And no, I didn't know that anyone knew about my clicking.
I've never heard it, so interesting. But you would feel it though, like it wouldn't necessarily be like loud.
I feel it a lot. And so she said that I need to go and like start looking at that.
Okay.
She also said that someone named Tony, who's Italian, is going to be a really good friend of mine.
Get out!
He's going to be really helping me. And I go, okay. She also said that Laura and I are soulmates, and we're going to be having that potentially we'll have twins, 2 girls, and if we want a third, it'll be a boy.
Oh my God, get out! I'm going to have 3 nieces/nephews. This is so exciting.
And then I got it absolutely served to me to say that I need to get my eyes checked because I also then don't wear my glasses enough.
Okay.
I was like, wow.
Do you actually
like
not?
CEO of like WWE SmackDown when he was like, you don't do this enough. You don't do that enough.
Okay, Mum.
Are you good? He goes, do you know the headaches? It's because you have too much sugar. Fuck you. She also said that I need to stop being frustrated when I get sick. Because when I get sick, I crave this particular soup. It's an egg and lemon soup.
An egg and lemon soup. That sounds horrible.
Yeah, so it's no. Fuck you. It's called avulemono.
Okay.
It is rice. It's like a chicken soup.
Okay.
With rice in it, and then there's lemon, and then the broth is like creamy with the egg.
So does the egg sort of like boil in it, or how does that work? Like, what do you?
No. So you know how you temper the egg with like boiling water, and you do pastas. Yeah, similar to that. So you temper the egg, and you put it in there, and so it's eggy and lemony and chickeny, and it's good.
Because when you say egg and lemon soup, I instantly think of you cracking a bunch of eggs, shoving some fucking lemon juice in there, and whipping it up
with,
until
like,
it gets hot. And I'm like, dude, are you okay?
I know. That's what she said. She said that I need to relax. I've never been told so much by so many different people, and then someone who I don't know that I need to relax.
Look, if this is the one where you finally listen, I'll be happy with that. So,
and then she also said that we're going to build a house together,
like physically build it.
4 years. Yeah. No. Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Shut up. You're making me want to Hulk out sometimes, bro.
Good.
We're going to have it for about 4 years, sell it, and then build another one.
Cute.
So that's all the stuff that I want to share.
Okay.
I need to make sure that I get my shit together pretty much with work, and I need to stop overthinking it because everything's going to be fine.
Yes.
So
it always does end up being fine.
Know about me. And for any new listeners, I'm a massive stress head. All I do in my life is stress over everything and nothing.
As I like to call it, you're a little slut for stress.
I am a slut for stress.
You're banging on its door at 3 a.m. You know what I mean? Like every night.
Hey, baby, you up? Can you imagine doing a fucking you up text at 3 a.m.?
Jesus. Honestly, if there was if you just put stress as a contact in your phone, that would absolutely be in your convo history.
I know.
And then there'd also be like a selfie of you like biting your bottom lip and doing a sultry eye and like a sup face.
Fuckboy.
Yeah, fuckboy face.
Think we should go and do our Halloween short film of Return of the Fuckboy.
Yes, that is no question. We should definitely film that before Halloween.
4 years ago. Was it 4 years ago? 2018 or 2019?
Something like that.
The beginning of when you started dating that fellow.
Wait, dating who?
The fellow.
The fellow. Yeah, I suppose.
The most recent one.
Yeah, I guess. That would make
2019.
Yes, correct. This is correct.
Yeah. And you and I was walking out of the fog machine at Luna Park and
yes. Yes.
And we're going to go and call it Return of the Fuckboy.
That's a whole trilogy waiting to happen. And then prequels
really
and,
is.
you know, the whole shebang. Like it's going to be a Sharknado situation. If there is any animation, it's got to be horrible, like really bad.
Oh, have I ever told you about my favorite like green screen kind of thing and how it's when it's so bad? You know when you like cut people out and it's like a video and it's
like the
I love
Microsoft Paint
really
of green
shitty
screen.
Photoshop.
Yeah.
I love shitty photoshopping.
It's
the
best.
So funny to me.
Oh, I'm a huge fan. Absolutely adore it. I actually last year for one of my other friends' birthdays, I don't know if I ever showed it to you, but because I haven't seen her like this whole time, I got a bunch of pictures of beautiful destinations around the world. And then I got pictures of her, me, and I like really extremely poorly photoshopped us in these locations. And I was like, look at all the memories we made over the last 3 years that clearly fucking aren't real. But the comedic value is just priceless.
I love shit photoshopping when you are trying but you're not trying. Like you made an effort but it's really bad. That's my favorite kind of Photoshop.
There is an app called Pixlr and you need to download it for when you want to do shitty photoshopping on the fly. All you do is get like, and because you have to use your finger, it's going to be probably worse than Photoshop, which is why I loved using it. But you can do this thing called double exposure. So you get like the base picture and then you can put a pic of yourself and then like with your finger erase out of it the background and then just shove yourself in whatever you want. And it is so,
I love that.
Oh, it's disgusting. And we should definitely do that more. So
fucking birds.
I can hear them, but it's not too bad.
Do you hear them?
Yeah.
Meow,
It's like really, really faint.
Oh, I'm not even in the bush.
I know, right? Like if anyone should have the birds, it should be me.
Like, dead set suburbia, and then I just hear the birds. What are they called? Indian miners. Fucking hate them. They are an invasive species. Thank you so much.
I should just...
Laura's so smart, bro.
She is extremely smart. I'm going to take that quote out of context and just put, like, for no one who knows those birds, it's just going to read, I fucking hate Indian miners. Which minor will I use?
Birds.
The ER or the OR? Do you hate Indian children or do you hate Indian people?
I hate Indian children. Why would you do that to me? Or kick me while I'm down.
I know.
I'm already being told that I'm a stress head and I worry too much from the other side.
Yeah.
And now on this side of the coin, it's like the upside down. Oh, did you? I finished Stranger Things as well.
Oh, yes. And?
Love it.
Yes.
Love it.
Yes.
Love it.
Oh,
Love
killer
Steve.
season.
I love Steve.
God, I love Steve so much. I want to be his best friend and his wife at the same time.
Do you?
Yeah,
I just want to be his mate.
obviously.
I don't like Nancy.
Nancy actually pisses me off, hey. I don't know what it
like
is.
dead set.
But
I know, right?
Like she's really smart and she has a brilliant mind, but there's something about her that really irks me for some reason too. I don't know what it is.
I think it's her head. I don't know.
Maybe. Could be her head. It could be
But
just...
then I also don't like Jonathan.
Oh, I'm totes neutral about Jonathan. Like, I actually really liked his little like breakdown in the desert thing. I thought it was really funny. That was like one of my favorite scenes I've seen him do. That sort of gave him some serious personality for a little bit. My top are like Steve, Dustin, and oh my goodness, what is his name? The guy who speaks Russian and beat the Murray skyrocketed up into my faves this season. Oh my
He really
God.
did.
Like I was literally screaming at my TV. My jaw was on the floor. I was cheering, absolutely cheering.
So I need to chat with you.
Wow.
In this season, they all made a big deal about peanut butter. Why is do you know how they're like, oh my God, peanut butter?
But it's, what, do you not understand
No, because like I like peanut butter, but I'm not going to go like
obsess
bananas
over it?
over it. I'm not going to sit there and like dip and finger the fucking jar. Why? I'm not going to finger the jar and just like...
Thanks for the sound effect. Well...
Like, I don't get it. Like, Laura's a mad fan of peanut butter.
Same. I regularly finger the jar.
You only like smooth. You only like smooth, don't you?
Look, if crunchy's the only option, fine, I'll deal. But smooth for me is the best. It's the ultimate. And
I think that smooth is for children.
Well, I think your fucking attitudes for children, to be honest. Not that you even like minors, specifically Indian ones.
I'm talking about the bird, guys.
Sorry, I just had to do it. Look, I will regularly finger a smooth peanut butter jar. I thoroughly enjoy it. I love it on bananas. Funnily enough, you said that you don't go bananas for it. Well, it with bananas is to die for. And
I love Biscoff.
Yeah, but that's totally different. Peanut butter is like this savory
Nutella. You know, that sort of stuff.
They're all great, but like peanut butter
Did you hear that from the microphone?
No.
Did you hear that?
No.
Say it for the people. Say it. Do it for the vine, please. Do it for the podcast, please. There we go. Shit, Nutella. So when we first started dating,
okay,
I got wow.
What happened? What's going on?
Okay, so when we first started dating.
That was Laura, everyone, by the way, just for context.
Laura, by the way. Absolute cameo.
Esther's fiancé.
Online.
The anti-fancy way to say fiancé is fiancé as of now.
Fiancé. She's my fionk, my soulmate.
Fionk.
I'm dead. I'm being a finger gun to her. But it's okay, we're soulmates, so she'll still marry me, so it's okay.
That's fine.
So I think I was making you crepes or something.
Okay. Wow, it's like fucking Savage Nation today.
And do you want to say what I did last month when I questioned? And do you want to say what I did last month when I was trying to save us money and I thought that I would get us some value for money?
Oh no,
and
what have you done?
Home brand. No, I bought home brand Nutella because it was $4 instead of the $12 for the brand.
You fucking swine.
I'm not swine. And the other thing that I also get pulled up on was that a couple of months ago, I bought a big tub of ice cream, Poor People ice cream, which it is dubbed, and you know, like the big.
I know exactly what you're talking about, and it's disgusting. Everyone knows that.
It's not disgusting.
Look, those are two items where it is absolutely not only crucial, but worth it to buy the legit thing, because if you're going to sit there and have fucking black and gold Nutella and home brand ice cream, what is the point? I'm sick and tired of
this blasphemy, okay?
You're the only one who's blasphemed here, my friend. What are you doing?
I was trying to find value for money because inflation is real. And I thought, hey, maybe there might be a cheaper alternative which tastes just as good.
No,
also,
you're
wrong. That you're wearing a jumper that isn't the Laughing Skulls branded. What size are you? Are you a medium? And I'll go get look at the outrage on your fucking face, bro.
All right. I personally love my jumpers oversized, so I'm going to go medium to large. This is an XL, I think.
I'll go get you a large, cuz. I'll go get you a large and make it go for winter, bro.
Thanks, bro. It's still not going to bury the fact that you may as well have bought home like a jar of dirt. Like, there's no difference there. What are you doing?
Not the same.
Do you want to ruin your relationship before it's even solidified? Like in a contractual way?
My relationship. The stars said that we were soulmates.
If you keep buying these home brands, okay, then you're gonna be on shaky ground.
Maybe I should sign a prenup before we get married.
Yeah, maybe.
I just got a death story.
I'm loving this. Everyone absolutely ripping you a new one.
I was listening to Justin Timberlake's Live in Rio.
That is so random.
YouTube. Like, yeah, I like to, sometimes I just choose, like while I'm working, I'll choose artists of the day and I'll just choose like a mad mega playlist of them, and that's what came up.
When was the tour?
Okay,
like how long ago was this? It would have been a while ago, surely.
2016, I think.
So if we were in Africa this year.
And I was thinking about it, and I was thinking about his. Do you remember that video of him when he first started out? When he first started
like
out.
Like NSYNC era?
Yeah, no, when he goes, my name is Lake.
Oh, yes.
You remember?
He will never live that down because that always resurfaces online.
And I was like, who the fuck called you Lake?
Nobody did.
Who the fuck called you Lake? Your manager called you Lake and goes, haha, Lake. Haha, tippa Lake.
Oh,
also,
no.
Before we fucking go, okay? Who told Justin that beatboxing was good?
Stop it. Oh, I knew you were going to go there. Oh. It is almost as cringy as the camp rock shit we were talking about in the previous episode. No, it's like equal. Oh.
No.
You can't unhear it. You can't unsee it. And
it's because, do you know what it is? Camp rock, that was carefully orchestrated. But Justin Timberlake's beatboxing, he did it multiple times, multiple stages, multiple songs.
No.
I was listening to his Justified album. He goes, brum, 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 brum. And I was like, no. Pharrell really needed to stop him while he was ready.
Did you say Pharrell?
Like he did it. Pharrell,
See,
because he helped produce, like the Neptunes.
This is a perfect opportunity for me to say that if I was there, I would have turned to him and said, are you Pharrell?
And that's why you're not in the music industry.
It's why.
Sorry.
That's when Adrienne's career died and she was blacklisted from all studios.
You're not very smart and you're not very creative.
Wow. I don't even know what to say. But at least I don't go around beatboxing thinking that I can. So I'm at least that self-aware.
Sure.
It is so bad. It is so bad.
And shout out to Britney Spears for getting married, bro.
Yeah. Quick shout out. Sending out
just a real quick one.
So quick. We know she doesn't have a lot of time. So in the 45th minute,
55-hour. Only got 4 minutes, Only got 4 minutes.
to save the world. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and have you heard Drake's album?
No, not yet, actually. I have yet to listen. Oh.
Don't. It's absolute shit house. I have never heard of it. I say that this is as shit house as when Justin Timberlake went country.
I forget about that. Probably because my brain puts it in the repression file, in my okay.
Drake's whole album is, how would I say it? It's like, do you know those weird B-track instrumental club mixes?
That are super unnecessary.
The whole album is like that, and he's like, oh, fuck. There's this one lyric, and it goes. And I also saw it on Reddit, and it goes, reacting to the beat switch on calling my name. What the fuck? And I go, what the fuck? Starts bobbing my head. Okay, not so bad. Your pussy's calling my name. Mate, who gave Drake the confidence?
No. Oh, I feel
it
like.
It is so bad.
Yikes.
And my little sister gave me a snippet. And she started doing this. Are you ready?
What the fuck is this fake?
Bruh. Why the bed creaking?
Oh, ew, no. This is not.
No.
This is a big no. This
is not for me.
I feel like sometimes, right, you, this far into your career, you know it's going to make money. You know it's going to stream well anyway. So you're sort of like, look, I low-key CBF for this record. Let's just fucking just do whatever we want. No real effort.
Why would you wreck your own legacy with 2 flop albums in a row.
Dude, this is where I don't understand. Like, okay, everyone's allowed, like, if you're that successful, fine. You can have one fuck up. You're probably really tired. I get it. But, like, no. Why?
You're welcome.
That's embarrassing.
I want you to go and listen to it, and I want you to give me a rogue 1 out of 10 or else we're not mates.
Okay. Ew, I will listen to it. Now I feel like against my own will.
It's such a like a dance club mix.
Is it a fuckboy album? But without the what's the word?
Without
any standing, like to be a fuckboy?
It's like it gives me his whole album is just an ick.
Oh no, it's an ick. What's it called?
Called This Is Shit. It's called It's called Honestly Nevermind.
Literally, which is like what it's like, hey, have you should I listen to Drake's new album? Honestly, never mind.
Never mind. Don't listen to Massive, Sticky, or Calling My Name, or Flight's Book. Oh, Flight's Book is so shit.
Okay, I'm going to listen to all of those first in that order.
I hate it.
When you tell me not to do something, that's exactly what I'm going to do, FYI. Hashtag parental trauma. Jeez.
Hashtag Defiant Syndrome.
Defiant syndrome. Look, Drake, like nonstop is a godsend. Just go back to that. Why is that so hard to just?
Where's Marvin's Room? Where's Take Care Part 2? Where is it?
He clearly didn't take care with this new album, according to you. So
is he mad because Rihanna didn't give birth to his kid?
Maybe that's what happened. Maybe this is him sort of losing it a little bit. He's having a little bit of a crisis.
Unhinged Canadian.
I forget that he's Canadian.
Maple syrup ain't sweet no more.
That's a more fire lyric than everything you just played me. So,
our friendship used to be sweet. 'Cause maple syrup ain't sweet. No more.
Yeah. It's all about those. Oh, yeah.
And then Justin Timberlake comes in.
Fuck. I'm gonna vomit. Jesus. Fucking hell. Wow. All right then.
Chicka Drake. It's Aubrey. Chicka Drake.
That. I don't even know what.
Shall we depart? Tell everyone to have a good day, a good night.
Whatever's good. Just have it. We wish that for you.
Just have it, mate.
Yeah.
You have an 100% success rate of getting through your day. So toughen up, bitch.
Unless you listen to Drake's album.
Yeah.
So.
And then honestly, never mind.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Oh, fuck. All right.
Take care, fam. Thanks for tuning in. Share us with your friends, your fam. Anyone?
I should really do this.
What?
Sorry. I'm sorry. I just said capsule of rose. Bitches in my own phone.
Well, on that note, though, yeah, share us with anyone else who's got parental trauma or just needs some
share with anyone else who's got PTSD over Drake's album.
Yeah.
Drake's album, Justin Timberlake's beatboxing.
We're here for you. We are absolutely here for you.
We are TLSA, so Laughing Skulls Anonymous. We won't tell anyone that you listen.
Yeah, no, we won't. Like, we're so humble like that.
Yeah, we can't say data-wise who people are, so
yeah, totally.
Just you can listen to us in secret. We'll reply back to you. You know, slide into our DMs at The Laughing Skulls on Instagram, and we are going to have a good day. That means that you have to have a good day.
100%. And I did hear actually some data we did recently pull, and this is from science, is that if you leave us a 5-star review, your happiness and your dopamine levels will increase twofold at least. So
at least.
Yeah.
If you give us 5 stars, we'll manifest a financial abundance to you that it comes easily and it comes easily and flows effortlessly.
Absolutely. And we, just for legal reasons, cannot share this data, but it is 100% true and accurate. So
It's from science.
just take our and science's word for it. Illy fam, G to G,
Illy.
TTYL, Ruffle or Mayo.
bitch. All right.
That was a bit aggressive.